I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt. Come join us at our newest clinic location at Good Faith Wellness Center. We provide compassionate health care for your entire family, from virtual visits to office appointments. We're committed to providing the best care. We accept all insurances, and we provide monthly wellness plans. Let's start your family journey to a healthier, happier life. Schedule your appointment today, and remember, true wealth begins with good health. Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt. Come join us at our newest clinic location at Good Faith Wellness Center. We provide compassionate health care for your entire family, from virtual visits to office appointments. We're committed to providing the best care. We accept all insurances, and we provide monthly wellness plans. Let's start your family journey to a healthier, happier life. Schedule your appointment today, and remember, true wealth begins with good health. Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt. Come join us at our newest clinic location at Good Faith Wellness Center. We provide compassionate health care for your entire family, from virtual visits to office appointments. We're committed to providing the best care. We accept all insurances, and we provide monthly wellness plans. Let's start your family journey to a healthier. All right. Welcome, welcome. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I've got Mr. Eric Collins in the background. Let's go ahead and get our Instagram channels going right there. So I apologize for just a few minutes behind. Welcome to everyone. Can y'all hear me? I see Eric Collins in the background. Can you hear me, brother? I see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here. This is another episode of Telehealth Tuesday. This is your go-to podcast for insights on modern healthcare and wellness solutions. So I'm Dr. Michael Bookhardt. I'm your host, and today we have an amazing episode lined up just for you. We are just getting a few things together right there, and we're making sure we've got our guests. We've got him mic'd up. You can already hear him backstage. Just wanted to tell you guys a few things, let you all know where we can be viewed. You can catch us on Dr. B TV. That is the word Dr. DOCTOR, the letter B as in boy, TV spelled out just like that. For YouTube, make sure to follow, like, share, and subscribe, most importantly, to help support this program. Also, you can follow us on our Instagram pages and Facebook alike, and we'll make sure to drop those in the comment section. Without further ado, look, you guys know, you've seen him before. You've seen him all around, not only Jackson, Mississippi. He can ship his products nationwide. He's been here, there, and everywhere. I'm going to give him the time, space, and opportunity to let you guys know all about what Mr. Eric Collins does. I want you all to know, if you didn't know before now, you're definitely going to know at the end of this program what THEE Herbal Blessings, what that is and what they stand for and what they can offer. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stand to your feet if you can. Put your hands together for the one, the only, Mr. Eric T. Collins. Give it to him.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, man.
Yeah.
You know how to make an entrance. I tell you, you hype me up, and I'm sorry, I got a bit of an echo for some reason.
Yeah,
Let's see.
we had that on our last show. If you click there's like a little cogwheel thing, the settings, there's um, like a little cogwheel, like it's the settings button. If you click that, there's an option for if you go and click the audio, it says echo cancellation. There's a
Okay.
button for that.
I got it.
You did okay.
Let's see here.
There we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Okay, yeah, just a little bit muffled there. Just a little bit muffled.
So it's muffled now. Oh man. All right, let me go back to that then.
Yeah, I think it's just the audio settings there. I'm gonna say hello to our audience over there in Instagram land. Fancy Bettish, what's going on? Good evening. Thank you for joining. We've got some new folks that are going to be joining us as well. They've already sent me some messages. So you guys go ahead and drop your comments there. Hello to Instagram family. All right.
Hello, family. Hello, family.
There we go. Hey,
So
man.
my apologies for the technical difficulties. Man, listen, that interest was everything, man. This is why I am grateful to be here, grateful to do what I've been blessed to do, what I've been called to do. And man, to be
Absolutely.
on the show with Dr. Mike for the second time, you know what I'm saying?
Second
Two
time.
times, second time. Man, listen, that make hey, I think I must be doing something right now. I think I must be doing something right. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
So since 2019, we have been helping the community with other options, letting them know that they have other options rather than taking medications for the rest of their life. And with this just common sense approach of cleaning the body and taking a break away from the foods that's causing the conditions, we've been able to help countless people. And we just are grateful to be here in this North Jackson location and headed back downtown to Ferry Street and also in Vicksburg. We ready to serve and do our part and assist those who are willing to make a change and be of change,
That's right. That's
to
right.
to change their lives because they're the ones that bring the change and they're the ones that can make the decision. And we just want to encourage everybody out there to do so.
Absolutely. Eric, man, like you said, I'm glad you let the audience know that you were here. That was that last year? I know a few months ago.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, we had an amazing episode, so you guys can catch that. I wish I don't want to go back because we don't want any other technical difficulty. I'm not going to press any other buttons. But
All right, me either. Me either.
yeah, but if you go back to on our YouTube page again, Dr. BTV, once you click that subscribe, we have all 52 other episodes. This is 53. We have just passed our 1 year mark, ladies and gentlemen. I think you know what
Congratulations.
that's around. Thank you. That's a round of
Congratulations.
applause.
Definitely, definitely.
So we are so thankful. And thank you to each and every one of you that's helped us to cross the 1 year mark. And so you can see Eric Collins on our episode. I think my good friend Dr. Nate Dunlap, I think he was on the episode with
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. He was. He
Yeah.
was.
And we just had Nate, we just featured him a few weeks ago when we were talking about estate planning and things like that. And so, look,
Very important. Very important.
that's right. So, by the way, before we get started, man, why don't you tell the audience just all about yourself, if, for those that don't know you, where you're from, where you've gone to school, and how you got into herbal medicine, naturopathic medicine.
Man, listen, back in 2014, I suffered from high blood pressure and pre-diabetes. And so being born and raised here in Jackson, Mississippi, and basically a country boy, I grew up on that standard American diet. And so working at Siemens, I discovered that I wanted to change because I saw people around me that were leaving here prematurely from diabetes and heart disease. And
Mhm.
I did not want to go down that same path. I wanted to break that curse and I wanted to be part of breaking that curse. So I took my first fast and it changed my life. Man, when I tell you, it put me in a position and the mindset and the vision for me to be who I am today and provide these herbs and this, information on what the herbs that and holistic healthcare can do.
Mhm.
We've been around with the store since 2019. We opened up on Ferry Street, and we opened up a year before COVID hit. And it was
Mhm.
like it was destined and divine for it to happen because when most stores were closed, due to the shutdown, we were left open because we were considered essential. And so on Ferry Street, it's a one-way street. I mean, on each side of the street, at any given day during the shutdown, you had cars lined down Ferry Street to come and pick up these essential herbs like elderberry,
Mhm.
burdock root, ginger, things that boost their immune system. And so from that point on, I mean, it just grew, man. It was unfortunate, perfect time, and fortunate, perfect time, for being what was going on with the pandemic and all. But it
Mhm.
really boosted us. And I believe it put us at the forefront as being one of the premier preventative healthcare stores in the world.
Yep, absolutely. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't say in Jackson, Mississippi. He didn't say in Mississippi. He didn't even say in the country. He said in the world. And I definitely, I know that I'm a testament to that. I still am working on. I talk so bad sometimes about our non-compliant patients, man, and I've been one because I started off with the CMOS, and we started off with you gave me the tea with that steeping device thing. And
Mm-hmm.
man, I gotta do the tea, and I gotta start the cleanse because you guys look. Eric told me, he said, "You just give me a few months, Doc. Man, just follow this."
Doc, give me 21 days. That's all I ask. Give me
Just
21
20.
days.
Oh, 21 days.
21 days, 3 weeks. That's
Oh
all I
man,
ask.
that's all.
That's it. That's it. I promise you.
Man, my God. All right. Listen, I'm gonna start. So wait, now look, can you start those? Because I studied everything I'm supposed to be doing. Because the cleanse, it was like take 2 pills daily, I believe. But since I work for a living and I'm seeing patients, I don't want to, take the cleanse pills. And so can you take those every day? You won't have an issue.
If you don't mind, I'll back up a little bit. So,
Okay.
in our foundation here, our foundation is gut health. Okay, we believe, and through studies in biology, that disease starts in the gut, right? So, if we consume a diet that is fiber deficient, mineral deficient, it's a inflammatory diet,
That's right.
and then our digestive system cannot release the waste and the byproduct from that diet. That means that means we retain that waste and reabsorb it in our small intestine, which then travels to our bloodstream through to our cells and our organs.
Hmm.
So that means that if we got basically under war right now, because now we gotta do anti-inflammatory foods, and we have to take a break away from what is causing the condition. So what we say is, hey, give us 21 days. But no, but don't give us 21 days. Give yourself 21 days because your body, you owe it to your body because it's been holding you. I mean, it's been holding it down for you for all of your life. And so we've been steady ridiculing it and punishing it by putting all these, our alcohols and our processed food and our sugars, and the body gets tired, and when it gives you that wake up call or that warning, it gives you high blood pressure, it gives you diabetes, you know what I mean? Like it gives you these diseases because it's saying, hey, I need you to give me a break. Like just you ain't got to stop eating it forever, but just give me a break, just 3 weeks, and let me clean myself out. You know what? God
That's
gave
right.
us some herbs. God gave us herbs and say, hey, take these herbs, and that way you can clean your body out. It's all natural, right? But you know what we want to do?
Hmm.
We don't want to
That's
be
right.
disciplined because we are used to the habit of consuming things that are not necessarily good for us. So we say give us 3 weeks. We're gonna give you the herbs to clean your colon. We're gonna give you the herbs to clean your blood. Then we're gonna give you the CMOS to revitalize the body with the cells, right? Cell revitalization, right? And then we're gonna help you poop all that stuff out because the majority of out here, we just full of poop. That's our problem. We just
That's
full of
right.
poop. Yep.
Full of
So
poop. You got one that's called I mean, now that hey, I can't say it, but you can say it. You've got your most popular product, which is called
that's why I toned it down. I said it's the full of poop no more because some people
okay.
act like they never said the word before, even in joking or passing. You know what I'm saying? And so hey, I got both labels now. So we just gonna say full of poop no more.
Full of poop. All right. Is that what's on the label?
No, that's not what's on the label, Doc. You know what's on the label. You trying to be funny. Listen,
Okay.
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf here.
All
Okay.
right. We this is all about growth, folks. Growth. This is all about growth.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look, man, we've got some more folks. I see them. They're coming in, brother. They're coming in by the droves. I'm looking at the numbers. If you didn't know, this is Telehealth Tuesday, We are live in the building every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Tonight, we are blessed to have my good friend, my brother, Eric Collins with THEE Herbal Blessings. I see Octavia, my good friend, is there saying, I need this detox.
Come on,
So,
get it.
yeah, she said she spoke with her. She said that she met you before and had come by the shop. So look, you got to come on. You got to get there. If you have never been to THEE Herbal Blessings, and man, I've sent you several patients.
Oh,
We've
you
sent you
have. You
several.
definitely have.
Yeah, several of them. And they can't. I've seen them in follow up, and they've said, "Man, it's been great." What you got some
We
sage
need
going on?
testimonies. We need testimonies. I need
Okay,
them testimonies. Listen,
okay,
we got about 22,000, almost 23,000 followers on TikTok now, and we got some engaging people that are interested in repairing and healing themselves. And so, we need those testimonies so we can record them and so that we can post them to let people know that this is not taboo when it comes to holistic healing and when it
that's
comes
right.
to herbs. This is the real deal. And of course, we always say consult with your primary doctor about anything before you do anything with adding to your diet. But we're saying that, hey, you do have options and you don't
That's
have to
right.
be afraid. Nobody's trying to put voodoo or hoodoo on you. Like it's so much stigmatism when it comes to natural healing, and that's because of the programming that we've gone through. So yeah, at Herbal Blessings, we got you, and the proof is in the pudding. The testimonies, every week we're getting testimonies. Every week, we're being blessed to continue to be motivated to pour into people.
That's right.
We know that you guys can do this. I'm no different than you. I was 265. I had high blood pressure. I was pre-diabetic. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, my penis wasn't even working as well as it could have. You know what I
Oh
mean?
man,
Like,
look.
like, like, because you got to understand something. The medications that we are prescribed, and a lot of times, especially when it comes to high blood pressure, it messes with that area. You know what I'm saying? If my
Did
blood
y'all
pressure is low, if my blood pressure
look?
low, then how I'm gonna have a strong erection? How I'm gonna sustain a strong erection if I don't have blood flow
Look here.
going to this member? You understand what I'm saying?
Look.
So
Look.
go ahead. I'm sorry. You
Yeah.
got me going, Doc.
Look
You
here,
got me
brother.
going
No,
over
no,
here.
no, no. This is great, man. This is great content. But listen, I want to go back to that soundbite, what you just said. Did
Yes,
y'all
sir.
hear him? Because I say this all the time. I see my brother Dexter Mayberry is there. Oh, and by the way, Dexter Mayberry, we are doing our event. I'm going to be on his program with a couple other fantastic brothers. Help me out, Dexter, because I don't have it right in front of me. But it's going to be. We're going to talk about natural. Matter of fact, man, we need to get Eric Collins over there. So, Dexter, if I saw you on there earlier, oh, there he's got a question for you. Put the date in there, Dexter.
And
Put the date and time of the event. I'm gonna be speaking there. We need to get you. But all right, let's go back to the sound bite. Did y'all hear? I'm always saying this, especially for diabetics. Men don't Men don't go to the doctor unless two reasons, right? Unless the woman, the female person in their life forces them, right? That's the number one reason. It could be their
that's right.
mom, their sister, their auntie, their daughter, female cousin. That's probably number one, or maybe it's tied, right? The other reason men, and I always say that, I'm gonna go and say it, Eric, it's
Go ahead.
because their dick done stopped working.
That, that,
So
that's it. That's it.
that's it. So you just said it. You're on. So give it to us one more time. Here, you said you were 260 pounds, and say it again.
265 pounds at 34 years old with high blood pressure and was diagnosed with pre-diabetes. Okay. And quite frankly, I that's sad. I,
It
I
is
felt
sad.
I felt I felt sorry for myself. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I wanted to change it. So a friend of mine, Jason Clark, you guys may know Jason Clark, real big advocate in the city. He invited me to go see Dr. Sabi in Atlanta, and just being in his presence, didn't get the opportunity to meet him, but just watching him on stage, it set a fire, ignited a fire in me to make a change for myself. And so when I got back, I started my own plant-based fast. I started taking this herbal detox by the name of The Herbs. I think they're out of California. And when I tell you it changed my life, and I successfully completed it. But then I got to like day 22 or 23, I decided to go and get me one of those meat lover pizzas from Pizza Shack. If you
Mm-hmm.
guys are from Jackson, yeah. What that was my reward, was to put
Mm-hmm.
the same poison back into my body that I was needing to detox from, that was causing the condition that had me have to take lisinopril and have to do a detox in the first place, right? You know what happened to me? You know what happened to me? I got sick as a dog. You know why? Because my body was trying to tell me, hey, you've given me everything I've needed and I've showed you what I'm supposed to do. And by giving you this great feeling and all of this energy, right, allowing you to see clear, your skin to be better, allowing you to go to the bathroom regularly and push out more waste, right? And then you decide to go and put the same thing out of in me that I was getting out of you. Okay, I got something for you. The body said, okay, you sick as a dog, you throwing up, you
Wow.
got a whole day that you need to learn from your mistake. Because the more you put waste inside or dead stuff inside of a living body and it does not leave the living body, the more you're going to deteriorate the life force energy inside of the body. The food is dead. It's supposed to provide electrolytes and energy, right? So if you're consuming low energy food or low vibration food, then what you think your body gonna be?
That's
You're
right.
gonna have cancer. You're gonna have diabetes. You're gonna have all these diseases we suffer from because the body is full of shit. The body is full of chemicals. It's full of toxins. It's full of stuff that's supposed to be on the outside of the body and not supposed to be in the body in the first place. But let me stop there because I know I get the rolling, doc.
Right. Hey, look here, bro. I'm just. This is like in the Bible with Peter. There's a man after my own heart, because I can't stop saying it enough, brother. And I hate being on my own soapbox. And I know people, they probably get tired of me and the patients start rolling their eyes and staff walk out the room. But I can't say this stuff enough, man. We have all got to be, and it's not just pointing the finger. We got to get serious. And like I said, oh, and by the way, I was able to scroll down. We're broadcasting simultaneously to Facebook. So hello to Facebook family, LinkedIn family, Instagram family, and also YouTube. But Dexter Mayberry, and he's got a couple of questions,
Well,
comments.
listen, if you don't mind, dog, not to, I
Uh-huh.
apologize for cutting you off.
Mhm.
We got Octavia R. Simmons. They well no, Evan Kanice kid. She wanted to know about ordering online,
Online, yeah, that
and
was.
yeah, and
Uh-huh.
so we want to get them the website as well.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'm
Okay.
gonna get to that right after. I'm just gonna let you all know it's called A Black Man in Balance, September 13th at New Jerusalem Church, the North Campus, hosted by Black Men's Health Matters, Mississippi, Mr. Dexter Mayberry, a boosted Herbal It, Drink It Live. Free health screenings will be there. Yours truly will be there as a part of this amazing program. Pete Amita, we've got several other guys that are going to be there, folks. Big, just tremendous figures in the community, man. Want to invite you as well, Eric.
Well,
Make sure that
thank you. I appreciate that.
absolutely. So, all right, Jesse Kidd, my good friend, we grew up together in Mount Sinai Church. Big shout out to Mount Sinai SDA Church in Orlando, Florida. So she wants to know, yeah, are you able to order the herbs online?
Yes, ma'am. You are able to order herbs online. The website, right? I'm sorry. The website to do that is www.the herbalblessing.com. www.theherbalblessing.com.
All right, we got it. We're gonna put it on there. We got the comments rolling in, so we've got some prepared questions and all that, and but we're gonna go with, of course, we love to see this audience participation. So guys, this is the time. This is for you. We are here. I see my frat brother there, Sigma Sigma Lambda, A Phi till we die. Cordell Fields, what's going on, Pastor Cordell Fields? Congratulations, my brother, on everything you're doing in your wonderful church. Thank you for joining us. So in our Instagram family, okay. So Alexandria says, this is good stuff. I work at a functional medicine clinic. Say it louder for those in the back. All right, all right. We appreciate it. Should share your website for those here. Those of us in other states. Where are you, Alexandria? What state? What state are you calling from? Are you viewing from? And as you heard him say, www.theherbalblessing.com. All right, Dexter says, but thank you so much, Alexandria. Make sure you share this with other people, okay? Don't just keep it for yourself.
That's right.
Share it with others. We're here every Tuesday, God willing, at 7 p.m. So bring a friend next time. But thank you so much for sharing with us. Dexter says, Brother Eric,
Yes, yes.
what should a person do and try to avoid within those what should a person do and try to avoid within those 21 days? I'm sure many people don't know what we suggest they should do within those 21 days.
First off, I would suggest that you figure out your why. And what I mean about that is figure out why you are making a commitment to sustain away from the very enemy that is causing turmoil in your body, and that's your diet. And we talk about a standard American diet: high sugars, animal fats, processed food, white flour, white sugar, white rice. Anything that's white is not right. It breaks down, it turns to sugar.
Mm,
Sugar causes instant inflammation. So figure out your why you're going to not consume these foods for 21 days. When you write down about 3 or 4 of those whys and you study that, and you and make them meaningful. Don't just write down anything because I want to be healthy. No, it's bigger than that. It's
hmm.
bigger than that. Go inside yourself and figure out why you're going to stop eating the food you've been eating all your life that put you in the position that you're in. Okay. Once you figure that out, all right, clean your colon, clean your blood, and remineralize. And while you're doing that, you're not going to consume these foods, right? You're going to journal daily while you're doing it so that you can continue to hold yourself accountable for your actions. Okay? We already know that we suffer because of a lack of discipline. So this is not just staying away from these foods. This is you actually proving to yourself that you are disciplined enough to make the choice to change your lifestyle and habits so that you can heal yourself.
Absolutely. Y'all heard it. You heard it. He's talking about discipline. And I always say this, people laugh about it. And it's honestly no laughing matter. I mean, we try to kind of make it take a jovial approach so it's not so serious and talking about things like cancer and all that. But talking about diabetes and obesity is just as serious, as cancer. And what people say, especially in the South, you just like I said, you just talked about discipline. That is what we all lack, not pointing the finger, all of us, we lack that. And so people say in the South, well, a lot of people in my family are just big bone. No, 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 no. There is no way in hell. I'm here to tell you from a medical perspective as a medical doctor that there is no difference in the size of your bones. It's not that your bones are big, you just big.
That's
Okay?
right. That's right.
We've got to stop with the excuses. We've got to stop. Well, all my people in my family are big. Well, that's nothing to brag about. We've got to stop with all the obesity, the diabetes, and all the overweight children. Juvenile diabetes is real. This is reducing your lifespan. When you see that dark
On the
pigmented
back of the
spot
neck.
on the back of the
Hmm.
neck, no, this is not good. Man boobs, all this other stuff, and it sounds funny,
Extra
but these
hormones.
that's right. These are things that are killing people, folks, that are leading to you develop diabetes and get too large and too much weight. These people are going blind. You're having toes amputated, penis not working, all kind of other problems going on, dialysis, having
And just
stroke,
fad,
all of that.
depression, anxiety, like
And
all of
those
that.
too. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
all
So,
of
so
those.
Doc, this is what I say. If you're going to continue to participate in these big back activities, okay, then at least you can come and get you some herbs to help possibly prevent some of the stuff that you are dealing with. Okay, I'm not here to tell you to you need to stop eating. No, I'm saying your body is screaming for you to give it a break, and you might want to listen. Okay, like I'm not here to baby or coddle anybody. Life has been doing that. We have been doing it to ourselves, and we have continuously keep hanging up the phone when these issues call. So now I'm here. It is my job to come and tell you, hey, the gig is up. It's time for you to get your behind off of your behind and let's get to it. And you've been needing to do it for forever. Like you've been knowing this, and then you say, yeah, I've been wanting. No, who says
Mhm.
tomorrow is promised? Who says you're gonna wake up tomorrow? Who says you're gonna be here for your loved ones? Who says you're gonna be able to accomplish some of the things that you want to accomplish? Who said you don't owe that power, but you do have power over your decisions? And if you are sick, if Dr. Mike told you today, if you don't stop eating this food today, you're gonna die tomorrow. You're gonna stop eating it, right? You're gonna stop because you don't want to die. And especially over no food, which means that you
Right.
have that power within you to do it yourself. You don't need nobody to give you no crazy ultimatum like that. But if we continue to do what we're doing, The clock is ticking, and I'm not putting that on anybody. But if we consume an inflammatory diet, it's gonna happen where you're gonna get a inflammatory condition.
That's right, man. Look, I know Everett said preach. Look, I don't know about y'all. I'm ready. I feel like I need to go to Planet Fitness tonight. Um,
Let's go.
you know,
Meet me there. Let's go.
yeah. So don't beat me there. Meet me there.
You hear me?
Or is that what it said? I think that's what it said. Man, did y'all hear? Did y'all hear that? I mean, I know it's more than just sound bites. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm re-energized, reinvigorated, all these different words we can use. But honestly, 2025, man, we've all got to, we've got to get it together. And I know it's hard. A lot of us experience sickness, like you were saying, depression, anxiety. It's been a lot of death, especially since COVID, been a lot of death.
Mm-hmm.
Just so many traumatic things, and so it is hard. It's hard to get motivated. It's hard to, but at the end of the day, unless you want to go to an early grave, what you need to do is get on over to the Herbal Blessing. And so, because look, hey, I'm gonna say this before we get, and I see, look, I even see a couple of the numbers done went down. You done struck a nerve, but that's okay. I saw
That's
some of the
fine.
numbers,
That's what
but
I'm
that's
supposed. That's what
fine.
I'm supposed to do.
We got to talk the truth anyway. And the good thing about this, one day we will be syndicated. We'll be all around the world, and so sometimes they put some restriction on you. But while we are truly grassroots, and this is like, as
Did I say
folks
something
don't know,
wrong?
tell it. You probably ain't even say enough. What I'm
Okay.
saying is
Okay.
that people it's hard for them to hear the truth. Yeah, because I'm watching the numbers in real time. But it's hard for them to hear that, the numbers went way up. And then when you start striking them nerves, yeah.
That's
But
fine.
that's
You
okay.
know why, Doc?
That's
You know what?
okay.
The Most High put us here to not help everybody. We have
Hmm.
certain assignments of people that we are supposed to help assist and supposed to help them keep themselves alive. And that's our job, And those are the
That's
ones
right.
we have to worry about reaching. I was reading in Jeremiah and just what came to me was, don't worry about the numbers, the how the numbers go. Like we of course we want viewers, we want likes, and we love that. But it's about the message. And we can have 1 million viewers just listening to what we're doing and what we're teaching and giving to the people and pouring into the people, and then only 500 of those people actually take it and apply it. You know what I mean? Like allow it to really permeate their mind and say, you know what, I'm ready. I'm ready because what they're saying is what I've been thinking, what I've been feeling. And this is my chance, right? This is my,
That's right.
you know what? This is it. This is it. So it's okay. This okay. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
praying for
absolutely.
you. I'm praying for us, and you will be syndicated very soon.
We claim it, brother. We
That's
claim it.
right.
That's right. Let's over here in Instagram land, because it's a separate platform until we find a way, until the until the program gets it together where they can mesh all of them. So they keep this one and TikTok separate. So when I go over to our Instagram family, 1V baby, 1VEE says, I've been rocking with Herbal Blessings since 2020. So that's 1V baby. And I don't know. I'm not really
Appreciate you,
quite
one
sure
B
who that,
baby.
but
One
1V
V
baby.
baby. Shout out to you.
Okay. So Dexter, we got okay. Yep, you got this. The information we talked about, the Black Men's Matters. He wants you to come help close it out with me, Eric. So if you're available on
Oh
that day,
wow.
yeah, September 13th, man, let's do that. Let's do it
I
together.
will I will I will make I will do my best to make myself available. I am honored and I look forward to just vibing with you guys and just doing our part, man. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. He also says those beta blockers and antidepressant meds will cause a man to have erectile dysfunction. That's correct. And beta blockers, so examples of those, metoprolol, carvedilol, esmolol, all the olols, those are all beta blockers. They work on the beta 1 receptors, the heart, so they slow the heart rate down, and they also decrease your blood pressure. That's how they work. That's the physiology behind it. But unfortunately, they do have a side effect of, in a lot of male patients having some erectile issues, and also antidepressant medications, Celexa, things like that, Wellbutrin, things that are called, they belong to a class of drugs called SSRIs. So, all right. So
Can I ask
let's
a question right quick about that,
oh
doc?
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
So with medications,
Hmm.
so correct me if I'm wrong, but the medications are not designed for you to be on for the rest of your life, right? Like you get prescribed the medications, um, but doing the necessary things to assist the body with repairing itself, so that you can get off the medications. Would that be like a key theme of medications? I'm just
Man,
curious what you think
that's
on that.
look, that's a great question, and nothing could be more true. And I tell anybody, and this is nothing against any provider or nothing like that. It's not targeted, but if you have been going to a doctor, nurse practitioner, whoever your provider is, and they've got you on the same medication, and they're not stressing the point that you need to either let's do what we need to do, get off medication. Whether you're going to the herbal blessings and starting a naturopathic, whether you're changing your diet, just maybe going to the ADA diet, which is American Diabetic Association, 1,800 calories a day. So basically counting carbs, or going to the gym, doing whatever you can do to get off of insulin for diabetes and metformin, or get off of blood pressure medicine. If your provider is not encouraging you to get off, because as he just said, so I'll tell you the truth to answer your question. No, the answer is no. You're not meant to be on these forever. But the lifestyle, our current lifestyle, our civilization with the hustle and bustle, and the way that the pharmaceutical companies, the drug companies, and the ads, the way they are, and the diet,
Mm,
making sure that it's cheaper to get a 4 for 4 at Wendy's,
that's right.
4 different things for $4. But when you go to Whole Foods, there's nothing in there for $4 or $8 or probably $12. So it's so much cheaper to eat the bad food. You
That's
then
right.
you then you've got the medicine available for $4. You got the $4 list at Walmart and Target and all that. And at Publix, like in Florida, is free. So that means that you're eating trash for cheap. You're getting medication and so the trash is keeping you on medication. Then the medication is made affordable to keep you on the medication. And the pharmaceutical companies are made to be, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and all the while your minority behind is dying. And
Hmm.
that's what it is. So we are not meant to be on this crap forever. But you know all right, I won't get no, thank you for that
That,
question.
that, that, I thank you for answering that for me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see, man. We got so many rolling in. All right. Let me scroll down, Dixon. Brother Eric, we've been an awesome friend and mentor. Yeah, he's gonna come. Okay. 46.8% of black men in Mississippi obesity, 36.4% have prostate cancer, 43% suffer with erectile dysfunction. Oh, absolutely, Dexter. All right.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. Fleming, Ty. Welcome to Telehealth Tuesday. I don't think I've seen this name before. If you've been here before and I've missed you, my apologies. Thank you for joining us. What options do you have if a person wants to let go of their anxiety and depression medicine? Great question.
That is a great question. That is a wonderful question. So, being that 80% of your immune cells are found in your gut, that is correct, right, Doc?
Mhm.
Your immune system. Okay. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so being that that's where we suffer from the majority of our problems because they started in our gut. When it comes to anxiety and depression and mental disorders, mood disorders, you want to start at your gut, because I think I read somewhere they say the gut is like the second brain. And
That's
I've
right.
heard some people actually say it may be the first brain, because if you ever had to go to the bathroom, you had the runs and you couldn't go. Listen, that first brain up here, it wasn't functioning the way it was supposed to. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
So you got to understand something. If you are consuming a diet that's full of animals, right? These animals had lives and they were shot up with hormones and steroids in some cases. You know what I mean? Like, and you consuming that type of food, and it's been like held in your gut. Like, you absorbing all of that stuff into your bloodstream, right?
Hmm.
That's going to all the places in your body to help restore them. But instead of restoring them with minerals and vitamins and micronutrients, it's filling them with these chemicals and toxins, right? That are in the foods. So of course, like, if I'm chemically imbalanced and I'm eating a diet that's full of chemicals, then I'm gonna be chemically imbalanced, which means that my mind is not gonna be right. I'm going to have anxiety with certain situations. My cortisol levels are going to be through the roof.
Hmm.
I'm so stressed, and so you know why? With me being so stressed, then I'm nervous as heck. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Like the Most High created your body for it to be able to handle stress. You know, but when you don't consume the foods that actually allow the body to be put in a position where it can repair itself, then it goes into disrepair.
Hmm.
And so we here at the Herbal Blessings, we have, oh my gosh, a number of different herbs, and we have in particular blends that help with alleviating these anxiety conditions and depression conditions, and just helping you get back balanced. Because at the end of the day, if you are suffering from diabetes, depression and anxiety, we know that we have to just take a break, man. Like life itself is so crazy. Like, and then we put this crazy diet in our body every single day, and you think that we're not going to be, to the point where we just can't handle, we can't handle it. We
That's
got
right.
to start taking care of our bodies and loving our bodies more by putting food in it that it needs. And first we
Absolutely.
start with the food. Take a break, fast for 21 days. Take herbs to clean your colon. We have that full of poop no more. Take herbs to clean your blood. Okay. Remineralize. Most of us are mineral deficient. Mineral deficiencies.
That's right.
If your brain is mineral deficient, then how you think you're going to be able to function and handle these life situations, job situations, spouse situations, kid situations, like Trump situation? I mean, well, you know what? Forgive me. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we gotta take, if everything on the outside of us, is pressing down on us, don't it make sense for us to put good stuff inside of our body so that we can handle it? Why are we allowing the world to impress upon us, and then we're impressing the same energy and vibration that the world is when we have the power to change that? So yes, it is hard. It's hard, but you know why it's hard? Because we say it's hard. We have to start speaking our healing. We have to start thinking our healing. We have to
Right.
start visualizing. We have to start feeling what it feels like, and then be consistent with
Man.
what we're taking to repair ourselves. Then also, have to be disciplined and say, you know what, I'm tired. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of taking medications. I want to change. And I know I possess the power to do it because the Most High is within me. So if I believe, like I say I believe, right? I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me,
That's
but
right.
you can't stop eating that chicken that's giving you high blood pressure. You can't stop eating that thin pork chop fried to wholesome goodness. Just so you can come on, man. Like, but so wouldn't that be of the enemy? That's the
That's right.
enemy.
That's right.
That if I took that piece of pork and boiled it in a pot, and I didn't put no seasonings on it, and it got done, and I cut you a piece of it and gave it to you to eat it, you'll look at me like I'm crazy. You're not
Hmm.
gonna eat that meat. You know
Nope.
why? Because it ain't got no vegetable seasonings on it. So you don't crave meat, you crave the vegetables. So all we try to do is say, let's go back to the earth. Let's start eating vegetables and fruit, and more beans and see more fibrous diet, so we don't be so bagged up physically, mentally, emotionally, and because we constipated, even financially. So
Wow. Man, I hope, listen, I hope y'all heard all of that. And I hope my mother's, I see it's my mother, Dr. Lily James, is on here as always being one of our biggest supporters. So Mom, I'm glad you're here. But did you hear what he just said? I hope, and if you're not still on here, I'm gonna make sure you get the replay. And I make sure you hit the archive, because this is exactly what I'm always talking about. And not just for you, but other people. If we have to we have to be motivated, and at some point it's like, hey, we've just got to get up off our behinds and do it. Later, for all that other stuff and excuses, we just got to do it. You heard it first. But look, let's keep on rolling. Real quick pause for the cause. And I know it's so easy to get a little bit behind, but we got a ton of questions and comments. But real quick, for those of you who are just joining, this is Telehealth Tuesday. We are here each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, God willing. We are here, Dr. B TV, YouTube. Go on there, you'll see who. You can see all 52, and this will be 53, episode 53. All 53 episodes that we've done. Thank Lord. Thank God for that. We praise Him for that we have been blessed to do it. We thank the Lord for each and every one of you that has been there for us, that is still there encouraging us. All right. Jesse Kid, what is the youngest age that kids, and this is going to be rapid fire, guys, so we're going to just kind of run through So, what is the youngest age that kids can start using? You said them. I don't know if she's talking about just maybe natural herbs or naturopathic things. What is the youngest age that kids can start using them? And also, is there a recommended dose for adults and children on the labels?
Definitely, definitely, there is a recommended dosage, and kids. I'm gonna tell you this: if you giving that baby table food at 4 months, then that baby could take a little sea moss. Listen,
Okay.
that baby could take a little
Yeah,
elderberry. You know what I
absolutely.
mean? Between four, we always say between 4 and 6 months, 6 months at the at the most. But if that baby on table food, though, yeah. If that baby is on rice formula, okay, rice formula, you know that baby gonna have some mucus in the body because it's rice. You know what
It's
I'm saying? It's a
rice. Yeah.
processed rice, and we yeah, we'll get that baby that body because that baby don't, a little colicky and don't want to rest, don't want to go to sleep. But we know if we fill that belly up, that baby going to sleep. But that baby also gonna potentially have a weak immune system, and then that baby got to go to the daycare. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me stop, doctor. You got to get me back on here because you said quick hitter. So go ahead. Yeah, to
Oh
answer
yeah.
that
Go
question,
ahead.
yes,
It's
we
okay.
have dosages, and then we have herbs that are safe for them.
Okay. Awesome. Uh, let's see. Excuse me, Akeisha. Good. It's all good. You can catch it on the replay. Akeisha Baker said, "I'm late. I'm so sorry." It's all good. We know you're here each and every week to support us. So we thank God for you and your support. So just catch on the replay. But you don't want to miss this one. I know I say that every week. Dexter says we've been so traditional with people with soul foods, which he calls it early graveyard food. Yeah, that's true, brother. We can't save everybody. I think some people are going to miss out on some. Oh, you're talking about when I said that I saw the numbers drop for a minute when Eric was giving it to him. But hey, like you said, that's all good. So yeah, that's we can't worry about them. But they're gonna check out on the archive. They'll be back. It says the next time you go to the doctor and they do not ask you about your nutrition. Okay, there you go. The next time you go to the doctor and they do not ask about your nutrition, how many hours you're sleeping most nights, but they offer you medication, you don't have a doctor, you have a drug dealer. Oh man, let's put that up there. He said, you don't have a doctor, you have a drug dealer. And unfortunately, Dexter, that is what a lot of my colleagues, again, nobody in particular, but a lot of my colleagues have become that, and not even to in their defense, not even that they might not even be aware of it. But those of us here on Telehealth Tuesday, we're definitely aware. Yakisha says black macaroon, beets, and eating healthy green vegetables, especially broccoli, great for men. All right, let's see. This is very helpful. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and stop being a big back. I'll be stopping by. All right, I'm trying to see if we have a question. Jasmine Briscoe, good to see you. Always one of our biggest supporters. Okay, my mom says I'm watching and listening, and I'm guilting. My gut needs clean. Okay, so let's go to my mom because I want you to, Eric. If you'll, she said my gut needs cleansing. I'm guilty, and I thank you for the transparency. So, what would you say in her case? We've gotten to the point where, unfortunately, having a chronic pain syndrome, inflammation all over the place, back pain, knee pain, hip pain, all this good stuff, multiple back surgeries. What would you say, man? Do you feel like you can help a patient who is in their latter years of life and who has all these ailments? Do you feel like you can help this person?
I,
I think you
I
might be.
don't feel
Oh, okay, okay,
like it. I
okay.
know I can
It's buffering a little
because
bit.
I've done it before. Because it's
Okay,
been
okay. It's lagging a little bit there. I don't know if that's your.
we better. Okay,
Yeah.
let me walk
Okay.
around then. Maybe it'd be better about if I kind of walk around or something. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Then that might have me even more so in my flow. Is that better?
Yeah.
Get closer to the Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah, because it was going great before. Then it just started kind of pixelating and buffering a little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes, that's
So again, to answer your question, yes, ma'am, we can assist you. First off, you walk up in this store. What I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna say, hey, did you poop today? And most people look at me and laugh like, huh, did I poop? Yeah, did you poop today?
Did
Because
you
see,
poop?
most people do not poop when they wake up in the morning. It's a good almost half of people out there are constipated in one form or another, right? Whether it be diarrhea, IBS, irritable bowel, that is a form of what? Constipation, right? And so if you're suffering from these inflammatory conditions, mama, right? And you're constipated, which means that you're getting poor circulation. And then if what you are circulating is going to be stuff that causes inflammation, what we do is recommend that you take a break away from the inflammatory diet while you take anti-inflammatory herbs and clean out the waste that's feeding the chronic conditions. So if you have a dog at home and you got it on a chain and you feed that dog, it's gonna thrive, it's gonna be alive, it's gonna live, it's gonna bark, it's gonna be happy, right? Man's best friend. But if you all of a sudden decide
That's
to
right.
stop feeding that dog and you go day one and that dog day two get the moaning and hollering a little bit, right? Get the moaning is kicking in, right? And then if you decide to let that dog go maybe 4 days, 5 days, what's gonna happen to that dog? It's gonna die, right?
That's right.
That's the same thing with disease. If you're suffering from an inflammatory disease and you eating inflammatory food, you're gonna feed the inflammatory disease. But if you want it to die, you starve it. You don't give it what it like. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna continue to worsen the condition that you've been diagnosed with. So, yes, ma'am, by all means, if you get something from me, but if you need help, I can't help you. I can't help you because I know these herbs work. These are not my herbs. These are the most high herbs. The most high put these herbs on this earth for them to work. And if you believe in the word of God, then you believe in the herbs of God. So
That's right.
come on
That's
in
right.
here and stop doubting, because most of us don't even ask questions when we get medication from the doctor. Well, what this gonna do? Why I got to take this? You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. You don't ask the right question, but then you come up in the herb store, you come in the herb store. Well, what this gonna do? What side effects did it do? This
Yep.
stuff comes from the ground. Ain't
Yep.
nothing on it, you know. But I'm here to answer all your questions. But I want you to
Absolutely.
be confident in who you are and what the Most High did, and we listen. We can repair and heal ourselves. I don't heal nobody. I show people how to repair and heal themselves, and it's just the knowledge.
There we go. Man, I'm telling you, this is real talk. So I know she heard it, and I know everybody else heard it. So that's why you got to get down to the Herbal Blessing. Talk to my guy down here. I'm going down there as well. I'm going tomorrow, and I still need to get my shots of the beet.
I got
I
your
need
shot, brother.
you got to hold them for me, man. I need them.
Let me know when you come. I'm gonna make yours fresh.
I was almost gonna say I might drive down tonight or something. I mean, I need to get. I need to meet you, man. I need to get them. Um, so you said that. All right, let's go. Let's see. They just they're pouring in. Um, okay, we got the early graveyard food comment. Okay, your Keisha says, what can we what do you use naturally for ED? For those of you that don't know, that's erectile dysfunction. What can you use naturally for that?
So we talk about circulation, right? I was I don't know if you was on earlier, but we talk about circulation, right? And poor circulation. And with having an erection and sustaining an erection, it's all about the circulation that you have going to the penis, right? So what we want to do is unclog, unclog it. Um, I can give you something that a lot of men come in here and don't want to address the foundation of the issue. I got something here called Red Top, and I probably get about 100 of them every week and a half to 2 weeks because it's that good. It helps you with your prostate. It helps you with your pancreas. It's a African recipe actually, and if that's the only thing that you coming in here for, I'm still going to ask you, hey, what medications are you taking? What have you been diagnosed with? Because that's the problem with ED. I can give you something. We also have backbreaker in the shop. I have a backbreaker tonic that helps you with your pancreas. No, I'm sorry, that helps you with your prostate, helps you with your circulation, helps you with your heart. And it helps you with that erection, that libido. Um, you know, so but the number one issue is the diet. So if you want to come in here and get something specifically for that, yeah, I got some. I got a bunch of stuff for that, and it works. But I'm concerned about the root cause of it. Now, I appreciate you coming in here buying this stuff over and over again. I do, but I don't want you to have to take it forever. You know what I'm saying? I want you to take it for maintenance. You know what I mean? Because I want you to relearn that and realize that you have the power to change it by just making better decisions when it comes to lifestyle and eating.
Absolutely. Let's see. Suffering ear infection due to milk. Um, Manual lymphatic drainage. Jasmine, I always joke around. Jasmine is always. I don't know if she was on last time, Eric. That she normally chimes in basically every episode. Good friend of mine. I respect her dearly. But she always says she's going to always relate. It doesn't matter what we're talking about, because and really it all does tie back down to like you're saying, cleansing the body, the circulation.
Mm-hmm.
So circulation and lymphatic system go together.
Mm-hmm.
So she's
Go
saying,
together.
yeah, manual lymphatic drainage and start
Mm-hmm.
some healthy changes. So absolutely. Aunt Jack is there. Sandra Ella Swan, thank you for joining us. She said, "I'm with you, Miss Lily. I need the answer." Well, you're in the right place, Aunt Jackie. So you got the answer right here. Um,
You were the answer.
that's it.
You the answer.
That's right. You got it. Um, I guess we pretty, because a lot of these are comments, so we're pretty much caught up here. Dexter, I mean, no disrespect to no one, but it's sad. People say they believe in God and the Bible, but yet people believe in the doctor, education, and medication over God's created vegetables. And look, you said a great thing, Eric. You were saying people come into your store and they say, "Oh yeah, well, are you sure? What about this? Are you sure turmeric or whatever?" But and like you say, when we do it, you're right. A lot of people don't second guess it, and that is unfortunately somewhat backwards. But the other sad thing is though is that we are just simply not taught these things in medical school. And of course, I don't expect to know what you know about naturopathic remedies and things like that. But we are literally taught to in a way to be drug dealers, and we're pushing. You got a headache? Well, take some Tylenol. You got a migraine? Well, take this, or take one of these Mac salts up under your tongue. Or you got erectile dysfunction. Instead of talking about let's clean up your diabetes, let's change your diet, let's take different herbs and burdock root or whatever those things you got, man, and back breakers and all that. But instead of taking those natural things, let's just throw you on Cialis. And everybody wants to get a quick fix. Patients come in all the time, and then there's always that thing they won't tell the nurse, especially if it's a female nurse, but they wait a minute, and then it's like every man, he gets in the still small voice,
Mm-hmm.
talk about in the whispering, like in the Bible, it's a still small voice. And after they talk about the chief complaint, hey, I'm here to talk about my insulin. I want to get off. I'm on Lantus. Am I on the right dose? But then when the doctor comes in, they say, hey, brother, and he gets real quiet. And I really want to talk about that Viagra. I need some of them blue pills. You see? And so people are so quick to do that, and they'll spend all kind of money on it because that's a quick fix, instead of going to people like you and doing the work, wanting to lose the weight. And we, like I said, I think it was Dexter, we as providers should be doing the work to encourage you to get off of this poison.
And we got to work together, doc. We got to work together, man. Like I've never been nobody. I'm not here to bash no doctor.
Oh,
I love
absolutely.
doctors. When I was a kid, and I remember when I was in kindergarten, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I said a doctor. And that's because I wanted to help people. And the thing is, with you having the training that you have, right? I read somewhere it was like 25 hours of nutrition or something like that. Like you said, we're all being trained in this system, right? You were trained to be a doctor. You were trained to do what you do as far as like with writing scripts, right? We were all
Mhm,
trained to eat the way that we eat. We were all trained to go to the doctor and listen to the doctor and don't ask no. This is what we were trained to do. We saw our mamas do it. We saw our big mamas do it. So that's what we do. But
that's right.
we, as providers of speaking health and life into people, we have to say, okay, well, You're a doctor, I'm a herbalist, you're a naturopath, you do lymphatic drainage. Hey, let's work together because we are stronger together. You know what I'm
That's
saying? It
right.
don't matter where our background, where we come from. It don't matter how many years in school that we have. It matters these days about the gift that you have, the talent that you have, and are you willing and ready to partner with people, to put aside ego and get with somebody who may not know as much as you know, but can help you, right? And y'all can help each
That's right.
other, right? We moved it out of the way so that we can say, okay, enough is enough. I'm tired of our brothers and sisters leaving here prematurely because of something that they putting in their mouth that you can say no to. Like that makes zero sense to me. What that tells me is that we are weak. We are weak people that we can't stop eating a piece of chicken or a donut or whatever it is in order to save our lives and be here for the ones that love us. So
That's right.
I'm willing to work. We got the Begin to Change initiation. Just got approved for 501c3. My apologies. And I need you, Doc. I need this
Yeah.
voice that you have right now. I need everybody that says, okay, we are tired of being sick. We're tired of our people being sick. We're tired of our people leaving here early, and we're going to work together to get this word out by any means necessary.
That's right. Absolutely, man. And I'm so glad that that's your mindset. And again, that's why we had you on here a second time, and I'm sure we're going to have you on here a third time as well. Because man, this has been such an amazing conversation. And I'm just thinking about it right now. Let's say if we combine, and it's just on top of my head. Jasmine doesn't know it yet, but she's going to be on another episode. You've been on 2 episodes, right, Jasmine? I think what we need to do is we need to combine you, Dexter Mayberry, Jasmine. Let's all do this on another. And he's got his platform coming up, like we said in September. But even if it, so it can be something live like that, and we can advertise in the community, or we can do it here. But yeah, you're right, and that's why I teamed up with at my first practice in Good Faith Wellness Center. One of my partners is a chiropractor, and a lot of people say, "Man, a lot of physicians look at other,
Oh my God, yes.
yeah, they look at other practitioners as sometimes as as quacks, and because they're not looking at just traditional allopathic medicine, and so that's unfortunately. But it's not even that they look down upon them. It's just that a lot of physicians don't know. They don't know any better, and so we're just taught to push medicine. But I know that that's why I wanted to create this platform to have folks like you come on. That's why I teamed up at my first practice to have a chiropractor, and then we have Dr. Green as well, who's an MD. But there are so many other ways, man, to have healing. And so it's not sometimes, okay, with people who have cancer and all that, sometimes if it gets to the point where it's metastatic at stage 4, chemotherapy is necessary. But for primary prevention of this, like you said, with inflammation and free radicals and things that start cancer, and like our gut being that initial thing, we need to keep that clean, and our core of our body, that is like the temple, and it becomes even religious. And so that's why you got to go to the Herbal Blessing. You got to do that. And then when you come and see an MD, you come to us, I'm gonna personally work hand in hand with him, with Jasmine, Dexter, different people, because it's one community. And so and that's one of the problems in minorities, unfortunately, we don't work together. And people want to make excuse, oh, it's because of slavery. Look, later for all of that crap. I ain't never been no slave, and I know you ain't been one. And so we're not going to start today. So forget all excuses. No matter who you are, what color you are, what orientation, you need to come on down, go to the Herbal Blessing. You need to come on down and talk. Come on, talk with me, talk with him. Come on to the men's to the program on September. Oh man, to Black Man in Balance on September 13th at New Jerusalem Church. So we're going to take this thing by storm, man. This is what we're going to do. God has empowered us, and we are unapologetic about it.
That's right.
Let's see. 80, man, it's 8:09. All right.
The time went by fast, Doc.
It does, man. Do you have time to stay with us for 5 to 10 more minutes, Eric? Do you have time?
I'm honored too. I'm honored.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So, just in case, because the Instagram land, we had some newcomers: Paxton Green, IB Mona Lisa, If you're still there, they said I love that. It's time to poop every morning. Um, so we
That's
had
right.
some new viewers. Yeah. So Ty Patterson in the house, preach. So go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Before we wrap up the next few minutes, we would love to have one. Let's do two more questions, or maybe two comments. Yakisha said, I saw a post the other day that said, "Doctors to a black woman is like the police to a black man."
Mm, mm.
Let me. They didn't let one more time for the people in the back. I saw a post the other day. Is it on the? Okay, it's on the screen. I saw a post the other day that said, "Doctors to a black woman is like the police to a black man." And it look, I know how bad that sounds. And again, like Eric said, it's not. We're certainly not bashing any provider or nothing like that, because I mean, I'm an MD, but we all I can do is just tell the truth. And that's one thing, even if it's been to my own demise, I'm always going to be honest with the patient. We're going to do the right thing. And it's a shame that doctors these days get incentivized, even get bonuses, for example, to keep people in the hospital. Every quarter, hospitals around the country pay doctors a bonus to keep the number of patients in the hospital above, let's say, 18 or 19. That's your threshold. If you keep it above that, every quarter we're going to cut you a check for 10, 15, $20,000. So what that
Mm.
means is that, and I know Dexter, that's when I met you at that men's conference when I met you. And I remember saying that, and a couple of guys were like, "Man, I ain't never heard no doctor say that," because it's unpopular. And, it'll
The
get you
truth is
cancer.
unpopular. The
The
truth
truth
is
is,
very unpopular.
but we're not scared. At Telehealth Tuesday, we ain't scared.
I
And
love
that's the
that.
truth. It is
That's
true
right.
that we are being incentivized as physicians, as providers. Unfortunately, and as bad as this sounds, the more of you that are sick, the more money the pharmaceutical company makes, the more money the hospital makes. And most of the time, it translates to your doctor. Every quarter, they're going to benefit off your behind.
Mm. How does that feel? How does it feel that you being paid to be sick?
It's crazy, man. I mean,
How did that feel? You get put on medications to make other people rich. You
That's
know,
crazy, man.
that don't make me feel good, doc.
It's
That don't,
terrible.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that doctors have a job to do, right? I get that. And again,
Hmm.
I'm not bashing no doctors, but we have a job to do as children of the Most High to make educated decisions. That's why we have a power and a spirit of discernment. And we know if we are consuming this diet that has scientifically been known and proven to cause cancer by the carcinogens and the chemicals and toxins that pool in the body, then something in us should click and say, with that light bulb on top of our head, it should say, you know what, my brother just died at 36 from high blood pressure. I remember when it was a time when only older people, elders, died from high blood pressure. Okay, what is the issue? What's causing it, right? So the food that they used to eat, right, is not the same food that we eat today. And then you know what? They didn't eat as much food 3 meals a day, right? Eating hog's ass in the morning and chicken menstruation eggs in the morning and come on now, and white rice to start off your day to break your fast. Breakfast. That's what we're gonna break our fast with after you've been resting all night. So you can
Wow.
prepare to release the waste from the day before, so you don't be constipated. But no, I'm still constipated, so I'm going to go put some more of it on top of what's already in there, right? And then wonder why I got to take 6 medications, all
Wow.
because I'm afraid to say, you know what, enough is enough, and I don't want no more of this. I don't want to eat no more chicken. I don't want to eat no more pork chops. I don't want to continue to keep on like come on, y'all, come on now.
Yeah.
We claim we love ourselves and we claim we love what God made, but we continue to punish what God made. Because if we loved
Wow.
ourselves, we wouldn't, especially when we learn the truth. Some of us don't know, and some of us choose to not know. And
Talk
that
to you.
decision right there is what makes us, be in the position that we're in. We're not weak. We are extremely strong, and we were made strong. But we have to do our part. We can't pray away these chemicals and toxins that's in this stuff. Oh, it's gonna be okay because I'm praying over. No, that's not how
Hmm.
it works. We will put here to thrive, not survive, not get by because we want to eat the way we want to eat. So if you just make the decision to say, okay, well, this how I'm gonna eat like this. My big mama ate like that. Okay, fine. Don't complain. Don't complain.
Yep.
Let
Couldn't
me
say it
stop.
better.
I,
Yeah.
I, I
I'm
love
with you.
y'all. I really
I'm
do
with
love y'all. I swear I love
you.
y'all,
I'm with
bro.
you.
Like,
I'm
like
with
we can do this, man. We can do this. And we in this 2025, 2026, we all should be tired.
you. We
The
should be.
Tired People's Campaign. That's what I'm gonna call it. Come on, join the movement.
The Tired People campaign. Look,
Tired People
Kanoa,
Campaign.
Kanoa Brown, what's going on, my brother? Man, one of our good friends here, man, supporters, and we support him as well, and all the things
That's
he's
right.
doing in the city. Man, become a big brother to me and a good friend, and man, we appreciate everything you're doing. So thank you for joining us. We need look, Kanoa, if you're still on there, I know that brother is everywhere. If you're still on, let me know if we can join forces. We need to sit down and have a meeting of the minds. Me and you and Dexter, Jasmine, Eric. Let's all sit down, brother. So I know you're doing big things in the community. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you so much. All right, real quick, Endless Zen LLC. I don't recognize that company, so I want to say thank you for joining us. I believe this is your first time with Telehealth Tuesday. As a doctor of physical therapy, I treat a lot of people with pain. What do you, Eric, have at THEE Herbal Blessings for pain?
We have a few different products for pain. Our top selling product is our Magic Joint Support. Okay, it's created for conditions like chronic inflammation, like rheumatoid arthritis. Right, arthritis is basically what inflammation, right? And so, we have a bunch of anti-inflammatory herbs in the shop. Wild lettuce tinctures in the shop that help you if you don't want to take capsules. Again, clean your colon.
That's right.
We have the
That's right.
digestive repair, the full of poop no more. Like, but treating exactly like inflammation and pain, yeah, we would love to go with that Magic Joint Support.
Yeah, absolutely. Instagram, Paxton Green says, when is the event that you mentioned September? It's September 13th at New Jerusalem. Messed that up. Church at 12 p.m. I think doors at 12 p.m. Let us know, Dexter, if that's, I know doors open 12 p.m. I don't know if the program starts, but it's September 13th, Paxton Green. All right, let's go back to, so we just talked there, but thank you for joining us, Endless Zen. What are your store hours?
Store hours. Okay, which store? Which store are we talking about?
The Herbal Blessing.
I'm saying, so you know which location?
Oh, you got more. You got more than one.
1625 East County Line Road
Okay.
is the location that we're operating out of right now, and it is open Monday through Thursday from 11 to 6. And on Fridays, it's open from 11 to 7. All right. Soon, very soon, Vicksburg location in the Pemberton Mall will be open, and I will announce those hours as well. And
Wow,
the
man.
foundation, the beginning, um, the beginning of how we started on 614 North Ferris Street. It
Yeah.
will make its re-entrance into downtown Jackson,
Wow.
and we will by the grace of the Most High, we will run all of these locations because
Wow.
the vision was given years ago that said that if there was a Walgreens and a CVS on every corner, then there can be the herbal blessings in every city. Because
Man.
we have
Man.
we
Absolutely.
have choices. We have choices.
Yes.
We can go to somebody who knows about these herbs and believes in us to say, hey, this what you do, how you take it, and but we can go to the pharmacy too. That's your choice, right? But we want everybody to know that we have choices. And the Most High showed me when I first had this vision to change my life and to make these decisions so that I can see this vision that we were going to have these stores all over the country and soon they'll be all over the world.
Yeah. Absolutely. Man. That's. Hey, look. I want to just say congratulations. I take my hat off to you, brother, and anything I can do to support you, man. That's amazing. That is amazing, and I'm excited. I'm excited for you,
Thank you so very much.
man. I'm excited. Let's see. Noah said, Eric, he said, I need a natural energy booster. All right.
Oh, I love those. Listen, so we looking for some wellness warriors. Are you a wellness warrior? Because I'm a prime time wellness warrior. Some of y'all might not know about the Ultimate Warrior back in WWF days. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm that crazy. I'm that crazy about healing and wellness. Okay, so we put together four juice shots, right? A ginger shot. Okay, they help you with your circulation, a burdock root shot to help you with your liver and cleansing your blood. Okay, we put together limes to help boost that vitamin C so we can get that immune system fighting off all them pathogens and whatever may come your way. Okay, and then lastly, we got that beet shot. All right, beets, you know what beets do? Beets provide you with blood pressure. Beets help you with that erection that everybody, well, a lot of these men out here is searching for naturally. Okay, so when you combine those four together, when I tell you you're gonna have the best energy you've had in a long time, you're gonna do a little bit of pooping. All right, you're gonna do a lot bit of being all over the place because you're gonna feel the best you felt in a long time. You're gonna have better clarity, less brain fog. Okay, so that you can make things happen. So yeah, that's one of our major things what we love to promote here. You can buy them at a shot at a time. You can buy a set of four. Okay, you can buy you some for that 3-day shot cleanse. You can do 5 days. Okay, I wouldn't recommend doing over 5 days because you want to make, excuse me, you want to make sure that those juices are continuing to keep that had the highest quality of the minerals that they have in them. But yes, that wellness warrior shots are amazing. We have a blend called Pump It Up. That's amazing. You can take it like before you go to the gym, or even if you don't go to the gym, you want to take it before you go to work or whatever. If you want to boost the energy, we have, when I tell you this is the go-to place for you, okay, we're gonna break it down. We're gonna give you all the ingredients that's in it because we want you to go and research it for yourself. Okay, we recommend you go and research these herbs for yourself. If I give you something for energy, you type in, you say, okay, this got maca in it, and if it don't say energy, then okay, well, come back and bring it back. We're gonna give you what you need and what you ask
Right.
for, and we're gonna listen to you, and we're gonna make sure we let you know that we're here for you as well.
Absolutely. Well, I think the last, let me see, did we miss? All right. We can't, I'm going to have to cut it off here. But after this one, let's see. Oh, man, if I've been, okay, I need to, I'm making sure. So we're going to cut it off right here and make sure that I got everything. Okay. Ty Patterson, looks like you've got two questions. Kanoa said, let's go name the date. Name the date. Okay. I'm going to get with you and I'm going to do a group chat. Kanoa, we're going to do that. I'm gonna get with you on sidebar, okay, after this. And we're gonna do that. I'm serious, we're gonna do that. So type on vitamins and supplements that cancel each other out if taken together. And then another question, I saw another one. Should tinctures contain alcohol? So basically, should tinctures contain alcohol? And then she also wanted to know about medicines or vitamins and supplements that cancel each other out. Do you want to weigh in on that? Anything? Any thoughts on that, Eric?
Well, I do my best to weigh in on that. So, vitamins and supplements are natural herbs, right? A lot of these supplements out there are chemically made. You know what I mean? So they're supplements, right? They don't have a lot of the natural herb in them, right? So if you're taking uh 4 or 5 of those in a day, and then you taking natural herbs in a day, it is a potential for them to cancel each other out because those that are chemical and those that are inorganic, they may fight against each other.
Hmm.
And then if you are constipated, like probably 50% of everybody that we know, then you're not going to absorb what you may get anyway, you know what I'm saying, from it. You'll probably just have like some expensive piss or or defecation because you know your body is having absorption issues in the first place. So yeah, they can cancel each other out. And it'll make you feel bad too. To answer your second question, when it comes to alcohol, yeah, the alcohol has destructive chemistry, right? And that herb, it has a lot of medicinal benefits in them, you know, and that alcohol will extract the essence of that herb, and it changes the composition of the alcohol. It changes the composition of it. So yeah, you can do alcohol tinctures, or you can do vegetable glycerin tinctures. You know, that's a no alcohol tincture. But when you're taking alcohol tinctures, you're not necessarily harming yourself by doing so.
Absolutely. Awesome. We're gonna leave it there, good folks. I know we've gone over time, and man, everybody, hey, they hung on with us, brother. They are. I'm looking at the numbers. The numbers haven't changed. So thank you all for being so patient with us and for staying with us, giving us your time and attention. You know, as one of my favorite. Well, I was gonna say one of my favorite R&B artists used to say, but a lot of people in the community are upset with this brother now because of the way that he's treated his sons. So a lot of people, he's kind of canceled. But this guy, man, he was so cool about it. He used to say, "Hey, you could have been so many places on your Tuesday night, but instead you chose to sit here and spend it with us." And for
That's
that,
right. That's
I
right.
say thank you.
Thank
Look,
you.
T. Ware, Dr. T. Ware, I'm coming to see you, brother. I'm going to make
What's
an
up, Doc?
appointment.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, man. I just told him I'm making an appointment. So go ahead and clear the schedule for me, brother. So thank y'all for being. I'm going to leave it there real quick. Eric, would you please let everybody know that doesn't know where you're located? We talked about your hours, but if you'll let them know real quick how they can find you, where you're located, and anything else you want to tell them about what you're working on.
I am your plant-based herbalist, Eric T, owner of The Herbal Blessing, located at 1625 East County Line Road here in Jacktown, Jackson, Mississippi. You can reach us on the web at www.theherbalblessing, the like the I love, THEE, herbalblessing.com. And reach out to us at 769-216-3450 if you have any questions. You can email me at eric@theherbalblessing.com. I do my best to reply as soon as I can. But hey, I'm ready for you to be our next testimony. The question is, are you ready?
Absolutely. Well, you heard it there. I see you there, Aunt Jackie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you all. Man, Eric, awesome, brother. If you'll hang back with me right after I do my closing comments, man. If you'll just hang back, we'll mute the
Yes, sir.
mics. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us, hanging with us. So, this is the place again. We're talking about mind, body, and soul. We are talking all things naturopathic. You can see it. Make sure you share with someone. If there's someone that you want to see, that you want us to feature, let us know. If you want to be a featured guest, please let us know. You can email us, DM us. We'd love to hear from you. We are Telehealth Tuesday, each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m., God willing. We're here. Our next guest is going to be an amazing. We keep going higher and higher. I say it every week. This person is a mentor to me. Was one of my attending physicians at UMC in the family medicine department. You don't want to miss her. She is a leader, the president of a major society in medicine. So I'm not going to even say who it is. We're going to make you wait until we put that flyer out. So make sure to share, tag, like, and subscribe. Dr. B TV. You heard it first. Eric Collins. We've had Dexter Mayberry. We've had Jasmine Briscoe. We had Kanoy Brown on here commenting, and all of you good people. So thank you so much. Don't forget to catch us September 13th at New Jerusalem Church for Black Men's for Black Men in Balance, hosted by Black Men's Health Matters. Keep it right here next Tuesday, 7 p.m. So remember, true wealth begins with good health. See you next time.